Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be playing with this Evolved Snowball Goblin Demolisher Goblin Drill deck. I think this is one of the best cycle decks to use in the current meta, and it just got so strong so quickly thanks to the Evolved Snowball getting so many buffs. And the Snowball itself just seems to pair really well right now with the Goblin Drill. A lot of good stuff going for this deck. Also, the Demolisher got quite a few buffs too, and seems to finally be pretty viable now in the right deck. I mean, it's not like a super meta card, but it's actually one of the best things you can run with a Goblin Drill deck. Also, we're going to take a lot of damage here. Oh, this is bad. Okay, we kind of got starting handed a little bit, but it's okay, I guess. He's probably going to ability soon, and I'm going to have to just, like, Knight or something. Okay, I'll just Knight here. Okay, he went for a very late ability. I don't know why he didn't pop his ability way earlier. I probably could have defended that better, but I just didn't have my Demolisher in cycle. I mean, I could have tried to get a good start myself with the Drill first play, but yeah, I just didn't have my Demolisher in cycle, which is our main recruits counter. This matchup will definitely be kind of difficult because we have no big spell, but it could be beatable if we get some really good Demolishers. It's just going to be kind of hard to come back after starting down quite a bit. I'll go for a Drill to the side here. I feel like he's probably going to hit us with some recruits at the bridge soon. We have to be ready for that. Oh, he actually goes for the recruits, surprisingly behind the flying machine. I think that's actually quite a mistake by this guy right here. And now, guys, he has no flying machines, so he can't really kill my Demolisher too easily. There's not that much he can actually do about it. He does go for the Skelly Drags on the other side, but I feel like our Knight is going to handle most of this. I mean, I don't know, we might take a bit of damage, but it doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, guys, the Evo Snowball just pairs so well with the Drill because you just knock everything so far away, so it just allows your Drills to get way more damage. And it's really good for defense as well, especially the Evolution is just able to throw things so far away from your tower. This guy does go in for the Golden Knight ability. Bro, watch him get a third ability somehow. Hopefully not, though. Okay, luckily we're chilling for now. Now, guys, we do have the Evolved Snowball. He actually messed up the cage right there. We get a Prediction Evo Snowball, which does hit the recruits, and it's going to get us a little bit of damage. I feel like the Evo Snowball is much stronger when you get a frontal drill going, but I just wanted to drill off to the side because I knew he tried to predict a frontal drill, so that was smart by me. Anyways, these Skelly Drags shouldn't be too much of an issue. I say we just get an Evo Tesla down. Is going to counter his Hog Rider, going to stop his probably Golden Knight. Oh my gosh, this Evo Tesla value is crazy. Yo, the Evo Tesla, my goodness, bro. You are low-key doing too much, Evo Tesla. You guys can see how solid the defense is here. Like, we don't even have a big spell to kill the Flying Machine, but it literally just doesn't seem to matter whatsoever. The Demolisher is running now for the tower. It did connect on the tower somehow. Wow, I can't believe that connected to the tower. And guys, this deck is so much fun to play as well, man. It's just such a nice deck. It's so nice to go for these drills off to the side too, just trying to be unpredictable, you know? And I am going to Evo Snowball as well here just to try to get that Goblin on the tower, which does work for us. We got some pretty nice damage there. And I think if we just get this drill connection here, like just the impact damage as well as a Snowball, that will be enough to take the win here. That was way easier than I expected. So guys, an important thing I think I should mention with this deck is that you oftentimes don't want to go for the drill first play. You can usually get away with it, but it could be a bit risky if your opponent ends up having like a Mega Knight or a Ghost, some cheap way to counter it. I am going to go for it here though, just because I know what this guy's playing already. Because at top ladder, most of the people face each other a lot of times in a row, so I mean like over the course of a couple months they face each other a lot, so yeah, I knew this guy had P.E.K.K.A, so that's why I went for that drill. Against this guy, we're mainly going to have to spam a ton of Teslas here, and the nice thing is that we do have Snowball and the Log, so we're going to have double resets here, and I believe he has Ramrodder with this P.E.K.K.A, so it's going to be nice to have so many resets, including the Ice Spirit as well. And the Demolisher should get quite a bit of value as well, because I think he does not have any sort of big spell. I think he only has small spells. Demolisher actually might just die here. Yeah, it's going to start running, but that was still a pretty nice defense right there. Just a flawless defense with the Tesla, and of course the double small spell helped us out a lot. I'll go for the drill off to the side right here, just to be a little bit unpredictable. If you keep your drill placement the same, it kind of just only benefits your opponent. We do get one nice little stab right there, which is not too bad. We could get up the Demolisher in the back here, then probably like Skeletons or Ice Spirit and stuff will be enough to stop this Mega Minion and everything like that. Yeah, let's go for the Skellies right here. Hopefully my Demolisher doesn't take too many Mega Minion hits to the tower. Apparently Mega Minion actually doesn't slap stuff, but it instead just throws projectiles at things. Projectiles of Dark Elixir, I guess. I'm going to get my drill down here. I don't think it's going to tank for the Demolisher or anything like that, but maybe it would have been nice if I played it a second earlier, because it probably could have tanked for the Demolisher. Yeah, if I played that like a second earlier, that actually could have been huge for us, but it's all good, though. We're still up in damage. We don't have to make any super insane predictions or something in this matchup, but we more so just have to get relatively good plays overall and just have good defense. Yo, that's such a good Demolisher. Yo, the Knight gets right on the tower because of that Demolisher. We prediction Evo Snowball hitting his Knight. Unfortunately, Barbell's kind of tanking for him, but the one Goblin is on the tower getting so much damage. Make that another Goblin getting damage too. My goodness, guys, that was kind of insane. And now we can just get a Tesla down kind of early just to help us take down everything right here. This is where it starts to get really difficult, though, guys. He's probably going to make a double lane push, too. Yeah, he always does this, man. These guys sometimes feel like robots to me, because I know exactly what they're going to do. Like, they make, like, the same robotic plays every single time. I mean, I probably seem like that to my opponents sometimes, too, because of how many times we've faced each other. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, gosh, that Ram Rider charged. He does get the ability down, but honestly, guys, that could have been a lot better, I feel like. But the fact that we defended is nice, because that was a pretty big double lane push right there. Yeah, I'm honestly just happy with the fact that we defended there. That could have been so much worse. He does go for another P.E.K.K.A. I don't really feel the need to go for a drill, because he would probably just counter it for like 2 elixir using a Barbell, so there's not really much of a point for me to do that. And also, it would have just gone straight into his P.E.K.K.A. We're just going to have to be really careful here of the double lane. And notice, guys, how I'm going for my Knights in the opposite lane of the P.E.K.K.A. There's really no point for me to go same lane with it when I know it's just going to get absolutely shredded if I do so. Very nice Tesla right there. Nice Demolisher as well. And I feel like this Ram Rider should just die here. Okay, the Zap made it not die. This guy's getting so much incidental damage, man. This is kind of annoying for us right now. He does go in for the Knight here. I'm going to get his Snowball off. Hopefully that's going to push it. No, I didn't push it. I kind of expected his Knight to be placed differently, not going to lie. Okay, stuff is not looking too good for us right now, guys. We're going to need some sort of damage here. Nice, he goes for the P.E.K.K.A. in the back right as I get my drill down, which is perfect. Now we just go for an Evo Snowball. Oh yeah, that's damage. That is a lot of damage. My goodness. We force out his arrows there. That's pretty good. I don't know if this Demolisher is going to do much or not. Probably not, but hey, at least it did a bit on the P.E.K.K.A., I suppose. But yeah, this will be interesting here. We can just bridge block the P.E.K.K.A. That way the Ram Rider goes in front. Nice, beautiful, beautiful. Dude, these spells of his are definitely adding up in damage, though, for sure. We're going to get a nice defensive drill here, guys. Don't be afraid to go for defensive drills. If you have no Tesla in cycle, it's actually a really good play sometimes to stop, like, Hog Riders and things like that. Oh, man, beautiful Ice Spirit there. He does get the last second LP ability. We're going to go ahead and BM this guy because he normally always BMs me whenever he beats me, which is kind of rare. And he's saying good luck, we can just do this, and then you could just always go ahead and silence your opponent as well. Alright guys, we're up against a doorknob. Man, this guy needs to go open some doors for real. I think this guy is normally a Raucous Cycle player. He just plays all kinds of toxic Raucous Cycle decks. It's actually so annoying, man. Okay, he really has Expo. Nice, we get a drill off to the side. Love to go for those drills to the side first play. Okay, how's that on my Demolisher, bro? What? The Knight was literally closer. Wow, he misplayed the Skeletons, I think it was there. Okay, I'm so confused on how that went for the Demolisher. That probably could have been a bit of a counter push had the Demolisher not gotten targeted right there, but I guess it's all good, though. His cycle has to be pretty awkward now, so I'm just going to go for a Drill Ice Spirit here. And he's probably going to have to, like, Prediction Tesla, or, I don't know, just go for some sort of awkward play. Oh, he's going to activate his King Tower. Man, I should have gone for the Drill maybe one tile lower, and I think then he couldn't have got his King up. I'm not gonna lie, I thought for a second I played my drill in the right place, but I think, yeah, I ever so slightly misplaced it. Didn't even realize he'd get his king up right there. I mean, at least he took some damage in the process, though, so it's not the worst thing ever for us here. Normally this matchup would be really hard because they would just Raucous Cycle you, but since we have the Evo Snowball, I feel like we have a much better chance of breaking through just randomly, but now that he has his king up, though, it's for sure going to be a little bit challenging. I'll go for kind of a weird inside Goblin drill. It's actually kind of right on that Tesla, which is a little bit awkward, but maybe we somehow get some chip damage. Nah, looks like nothing right here. All good, though. We should be chilling for now. We can just go for a Demolisher. As you guys can see, we're not really going to go for stuff behind our towers because he just gets a free rocket. He's gonna rocket anything and everything that he can get his hands onto. His filthy rocket hands. I'm gonna get the drill in the front this time, guys. He just go for a whole rocket right there. I'm gonna Evo Snowball as well, just hoping to hit anything. Oh, he didn't play anything there. Dang it, that could have been a good Evo Snowball, maybe if I waited, but it's kind of just a mind game. You can't always get it right. Okay, let's see what he does here. Does he go in? Oh, he goes for an Expo other side. That was actually a really bad Expo. I don't know why he would do that. That was a terrible Expo. Bro, why would you go in for an Expo when you have no Knight to support it? That makes no sense. Don't know why. He's probably going to log here first, actually. Yeah, I probably should have waited on the Snowball once again, but it's all good. Alright, we're up a good amount. I'm expecting the rockets to start flying very soon, though. I know he's going to start chucking those rockets, for sure. Okay, he goes for this here. I'm just going to get this down, and hopefully our drill does something as well. Okay, we could probably just get a Tesla just to be safe right here. Nice, yeah, good thing I got a Tesla. Better to over-defend than under-defend. I could have under-defended there and just tried to not have to Tesla, but could have been really risky. He does once again go for an Expo. I'm just going to get my Ice Spirit down and then a Knight. I'm going for my Knight not too low because I don't want him to Tornado it out of the Expo targeting range and accidentally take a ton of damage. Oh, that's a great log right there. Demolisher should just take out this whole Expo. Surprisingly, Demolisher is actually a really nice counter to Expo because when it gets into its running form, it's also a pretty big threat for the Expo. It does so much damage to it. I'm just going to Snowball here on the Tesla just to damage it down. We actually did get one stab as well on the tower, which is pretty nice too. Alright, he does go for the Expo. Just going to Knight Demolisher once again. We're literally just doing the same thing every time. This guy's, for some reason, just not changing his strategy. I don't understand when people constantly fail at making some push, then they just repeat the exact same push over and over. Like, maybe try to change it a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get what this guy's game plan is. He's probably going to go for an early log here, so I'm going to go for a late Evo Snowball. Nice, and that gets us a stab. 2 stabs on the tower. Nice. And we do have our Evo Tesla as well as our Knight, guys, so I think we're chilling right here. If I have to Evo Tesla, I will. Oh, snap, he goes for the rocket. Bro, he really just went for a rocket on a Demolisher. Oh my gosh, that is funny. That is so funny. He does go for the Knight here. We can just Snowball, which is going to force out a log. Very nice. Tesla's pretty healthy still. We just go for a Knight Demolisher here. He could try to rocket. No, he goes for a Tornado, activating my King Tower. Oh my gosh, this matchup is actually a lot easier than I expected, honestly. I thought it would be kind of close. Maybe I would win, but it would be close, but no, it's not even close at all. I'm going to Tesla here for an Expo. Nice! Yo! I thought I was about to look goofy right there. I'm not going to lie, guys. I thought I was about to look goofy right there and completely have a failed prediction, but nah. Worked out really well. Nice, Goblin Drill is on the tower. That's getting so much damage. Nice, Goblins probably are just going to, I mean, basically take it. All we have to do now is log, get our Snowball down, and that is good game. We took, like, no damage. Hopping in the next match, guys, I'm just going to go for my Snowball first play. You can very freely cycle your small spells because even if they do have bait, like this guy actually might have bait right here, you do still have a very quick cycle and you can just always get your other small spell whenever you need it. I'm just going to go for a Knight right here. Hopefully that does stop the Goblin gang. Nice. Alright, he might have a Goblin Barrel. Not 100% sure though, because I feel like sometimes people just play Suspicious Bush without any other sort of bait cards. I mean, they might have a couple small things, but usually not even the barrel. Yeah, actually it's not going to be Goblin Barrel here, surprisingly. This should be pretty decent for us, I think, because normally recruits are a little bit annoying for some drill decks, but since we have the Demolisher, and also we have double small spell, I think it should be a lot better than normal. That's a beautiful Demolisher there, oh my goodness. I just hope he has no Fireball. Hope he has arrows like they normally do. I don't know why he went for the Skellies there. Why did he go for those Skellies? Demolisher's still connected, and easy log there on the bush. I think I will just go for a Demolisher. I could get my Evo Snowball, but it's just so good on offense that I honestly don't want to waste it if I don't have to. This Demolisher may force out a response, or he might just eat the damage. We'll see. Okay, Mighty Miner is probably not going to counter that. Yeah, guys, you can see the Demolisher is so much better after the buff it got. Oh, I did counter it. But you can still see it's a lot better after the buff it got. It just gets to the towers way more now because it has more of a... It has like a longer lifetime after it gets into the second phase where it starts running. That's why it's a little bit better now than it was before. It's mostly just good in drill. That's pretty much it. But just in drill, it just has really a good synergy. So it's pretty nice. I'm going to go for the Goblin Drill right now. And we do have our Evolved Snowball, which could be pretty nice. I kind of want to go for it, but I feel like it would be kind of predictable too. Yeah, good thing I didn't Evo Snowball there, guys. I very well could have, and I feel like a lot of people would have gone for an Evo Snowball there, but if I had, it would have just got absolutely no value. We do get our king up right here, which is also very good. And on this bush, I kind of have to Tesla. I could have just went for a late knight maybe, but it's all good though. Gonna go in right here. Nice! I was thinking he might recruits, so I purposely went in at the exact time that he played the recruits. We do get an Evo Snowball there, not really hitting particularly anything, but honestly just the Demolisher is gonna carry us anyways to clearing out basically everything he just played there. I'm gonna get an Evo Tesla down on defense, and that should do a really good job. Nice, it hits both wall breakers, so pretty much his entire push is gone already. I mean, his Firecracker's being a little bit pesky. Okay, Firecracker. Quit doing too much, buddy. I could have snowballed there, but honestly, I wasn't really focusing too much on that. We're just focusing on defending. But hey, I think we're fine here. We just go for a snowball in this bush here. If he tries to get like a gang down, we do have our Goblin Demolisher as well, so I think we're chilling here. Those wall breakers actually might just die here with the Knight helping out. If you hate recruits, guys, you might like this deck quite a bit. Like, it's not easy when they have the Flying Machine recruits decks, but when they have these types of recruits decks, man, it's really easy. And even when they have Flying Machine, as you guys saw earlier, you can still have a decent chance to beat them. I don't know, I feel like I've been beating a lot of recruits players recently. We can actually just get a log here on the Firecracker. Not really going to hit much else, but it's kind of just nice to take that pesky little brat off the board. I'm just kidding, Firecracker. I'm just kidding. Oh, nice! Let's go! The Demolisher was able to just barely or I don't know what the word is. I was gonna say clasp. I'm not sure if that's the right word, but it was just barely able to get on that bush right there. All right, we gotta just go for a log right now, and then, you know, Evo Tesla's gonna actually hit this Firecracker and kill it. Wallbreakers are gonna go for the Tesla. Yeah, I knew it. They just have such a far reach sometimes for no reason. Good for us though. We're just gonna get a nice log right here. Firecracker misses its shot completely. I'm gonna Tesla here. I know it's not gonna pull the bush anyways, but at least it kills the Firecracker. Alright, here we can maybe get a pretty nice Evo Snowball, but maybe the Firecracker will just wreck my drill. Yeah, I guess the Firecracker will just wreck it. But hey, we fully countered those bush goblins. No, wait, my drill actually got damage there still, surprisingly. Huh. Okay, this is where it gets kind of annoying with these Firecrackers, but we do have our Evo Tesla. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, the Evo Tesla went crazy, and such a good log right there as well, killing absolutely everything. We actually forced this guy to arrows our king tower. That is how brutally we countered him this match. My goodness.